Welcome back. Heifers that calve earlier tend to stay in the herd longer than their later calving counterparts. That's according to Eric Moselle at Northwest Missouri State, who says heifers that breed early show increased productivity, longevity, and profitability.
When you look at the early calving heifers and when they finally drop out of the herd and you receive their salvage value, they will net around $1,100 over their initial investment cost. Now when you move down to a later calving female, a lot of times the return over the initial investment will be about half of that. And so those later calvers tend to drag down the profitability of the entire herd. And so that's probably one of the real focal points of the research, is that it's interesting that you see more longevity and productivity out of those early calving heifers, but it really does make a difference on the bottom line. The other thing is there's been a fair amount of research that has shown that carcass quality is really tied to longevity. It's really tied to early calving females, and so I think that's something that we'll probably see a lot more of in the future, is a little more research and a little more implementation of selecting for these early females, if nothing else, for the carcass quality. You know, obviously whether you retain your own feeder calves and feed them to finish, or it's just by reputation through the sale barn, you know, right now the big profitability in the feeding deal is grades. And if they don't meet grade, they're really not worth feeding right now. And so having that carcass quality bred in is really important, whether you feed them out for yourself or if it's simply by reputation.